Welcome back, everyone. Old is new again, especially when it comes to decorating your home. Heidi has tips from the Restyle Junkie to help you bring the old wood look to your own home.
All week long, we have been showing you how to update the look of your home, and that's kind of by making it look old, and that's what we're talking about today at Restyle Junkie. Old wood, that's the key to really having that Chip and Joanna Gaines look, adding a little warmth to your house. Not always easy to do, though, unless you know the tricks, and that is what Rachel is showing us today. Some of these you can do at home, others it might be better to have her do. Show us how to make new wood from the lumber store look like it's 100 years old.
Okay, so if you go and you pick out regular old pine, and you don't have any fancy tools or anything like this, anybody can do this. So this is actually not stained on this side.
Okay.
And we've put some stain on it. It's your choice. I choose to use water-based stain a lot because I think it's less harsh on the environment.
Okay, I like that.
And then to get this kind of aged look, I've gone ahead and put the white milk paint on top of it, the antique white, just because it's grippiness. It doesn't have the latex that's made to adhere to wood. And so it
looks
makes
like
it
it's meant to
super
be that
easy.
way. Yeah.
You give it a shot.
So then you just rough it up a little bit.
Yep, stay with the grain if you want or not.
Am I staying with the grain? Am I doing this right?
You're totally, there's nothing wrong because Mother Nature does everything.
Okay, so then
And
you
you can
just
always
keep
add
going.
another layer, you can wipe it off, and you just keep going till it gets distressed. Look at all the nooks and crannies you pulled out of there, and that's just from a cheap piece of wood that you got at the store.
And then is that done like that?
It can be done like that. You can add layers of glaze to it. We're going to show you on this one. So this is just another, well, that one has some stuff. So this one, again, was stained a little bit.
Okay.
But sometimes people like to really add some distressing and some age-old ways of distressing. It's going to be really loud. Are you ready?
Yes.
It's a great way to get your frustration out, a great garage project. You can also take a screw with a large head, and I recommend wearing gloves and eye cover. But you do that, and you're going to get the little...
I never would have
There's
thought
all sorts
to do
of
this.
things. I might have just pulled this off of my husband's workbench at home, but we won't tell him that. You can also pre-sand it a little bit too, which is going to make the grain pop. So there's all sorts of different things you can do. And then this is a water-based glaze I have. It's a little messy, but I'm going to go and show you quickly
there you go.
how you can highlight
all
of
dents
your
that you just
little
made.
dings, and you can do as much or as little as you prefer. And again, it's water-based, so it's something you don't have to sweat it out in the garage and do. In the summer, you can do it inside. Put
Look
some
at those
plastic
screw
down.
marks. Okay. Now another thing is to add some texture, and that's something. Let's go back into your last room here. You guys have a machine, because adding more texture is not something that a lot of people can do at home. So if this is something that they want, they can just come here and ask you.
That's exactly it. We like to recreate the reclaimed wood look and give wood all the character of 100 years without the exposure of the elements. And the way that we do that is by ripping it with this large machine here. You're going to hear a crunch. You should hear a crunch.
There it goes.
So it's going through our machine and it's adding some
texture like this. It's something that you probably wouldn't be able to do at home. We're going to put all of her information on Restyle Junkie, her tips. She's got a free ebook that you can download. That's all going to be on our website. We'll send it back to you guys.